also we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we prayed 2 years ago that we would be able to do something about the bad images that are being given about Islam and Muslims through the media. And rather than curse CNN or ABC or Fox or Sky or anybody, rather than talk about that, and rather than to say that the Qadiani TV, that these people are this and that, and talk about them and blah, 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 we said, we ask Allah, oh Allah, allow us to set up an Islamic satellite channel. And when we said that, many people said, this is a brother, this is foolish, it's crazy. Do you have any background in media? I said, no. Do you have any background in finance? I said, no. They said, then brother, you leave this for somebody else. I said, no. The people who are finance and the people of media, they're not thinking of this. MashaAllah. Today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us. We have our application for an Islamic satellite channel has been received and accepted by the Independent Television Commission here in the UK. Our licensing is imminent. And inshallah, we should be receiving soon our frequency for this Islamic satellite channel that can be uplinked and downlinked anywhere in the world. Allah blessed us to set up a studio, a production studio in Stratford, and 3 Mills Film Studios in London. We are working on the pilot project as we speak. Allah has also blessed us to enter a partnership with the Islamic Cultural Center, Regent's Park Mosque, where our executive offices will be. So the Islamic Satellite Channel, the Islamic Information Network, inshallah, we are hoping to broadcast maybe as early as Muharram, the upcoming year. If there's anyone who would like to contribute towards this work, this is what the envelope is for. Now, if you don't have anything to put inside of it, then just blow into it. You see? And seal it with a Bismillah. We'll accept that also. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, inshallah, and He knows, inshallah, what we contribute towards. The question, I guess this comes from the sisters, inshallah. The question is, are even the weak Muslims able to answer the 3 questions in the grave correctly, or do you need to be at a high level of iman to be able to answer them? The answer to the questions will come easy for the believer. Those who know who is their Lord, those who know who is their Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is that man, and those who know what is their deen, they will find it easy to answer. It's not a matter of strong iman or weak iman. By the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will allow them to answer. If someone dies and he missed his salah, that means he didn't pray for 10 years, then is it permissible for someone, that is a son or a daughter, to pray or pay money for each salah they have missed? No, we don't have any dalil for that. You see, if I eat and I'm full, it will not make you full. So everyone has to look to their own deeds. If you didn't pray for 10 years, one of the companions, one of the tabi'een, gave us an athar, and I don't remember the exact words completely, so I won't say, but I'll just give you the summation of it. There was a man this situation came to. He missed his prayers, and he didn't know how many he missed. So he was told, after every Fard prayer, make another prayer for the one that you missed for the rest of your life. And Allah knows best. On one occasion, I met a man, his name was Sheikh Hassan Sharbatli. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him rewards, inshallah. He was one of the Muhsineen, one of the people known to give. It's been mentioned that this man, in his own life, he spent more than $136 million in sadaqah. And he said to me one day that he went to Sheikh Abdul Aziz bin Baz, rahimahullah, and he asked him, "Oh Sheikh, I have 37 accountants, and I'm asking them, what do I owe for sadaqah? And they're telling me, Sheikh, we don't know how much you owe. We didn't count all of your assets. So Sheikh, what should I do?" He said, Sheikh Abdul Aziz bin Baz, rahimahullah, told him, every Thursday between Asr and Maghrib, set some people out in front of your office and give money from Asr all the way until Maghrib for whoever comes. So every Thursday night, he used to have somebody to sit outside his office, and he's given 100 or he's given 100 or 50 reals to every person who is lined up, and every Thursday he had in front of his house 300, 400, 500 people every Thursday, and he's giving them money, and when the adhan for Maghrib comes, they used to close it. Brothers and sisters, treat your salah in the same way. You don't know how you will make up what you have missed, inshallah. Are women allowed to visit the graveyard? If the woman herself knows how to control herself, and she will not be wailing or crying or doing any incorrect actions, she can visit. But keep this in mind, the visiting of the graves is not for the dead people. The visiting of the graves is for those who are living. We visit the graves as a respect, but not because our prayers will be heard by the dead people or our voices will be heard. Some foolish people are going there burning candles, sprinkling good fragrance, leaving food there, leaving the Quran on top of the graves and other things. All of this is a bid'ah and also involves some shirk because they cannot hear. The Prophet ﷺ even allowed us, and some of the people they did this. Some people used to go to the graveyard and dig a hole. And at nighttime, they used to go and sit inside this hole with they put on their ihram. And they used to go inside the grave and spend the night inside that grave in order to have a sense of being in the grave. It says, I am aware that we are here as a test. However, I don't understand why we have to be tested in the first place. Forgive me if I'm wrong in asking. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says He created the life and the death and the life in order to see which one of you would be the best in your conduct. I asked the person who wrote this, why did you go to school? You went to school not just to be educated. You went to school in order to get a job. And when you go on your job, why do you work? You work because you want to get paid. And why do you get paid? You pay because you want to spend it. And why do you spend it? Because you want the things that you're going to buy. And it keeps going on and on. This is why Allah created you, and this is why Allah tested you, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to be tested to see which one of you will be the best in your conduct, to see if you will earn the reward that He has promised, or you will earn the punishment that He has promised. Wallahu a'lam. Let me take a question from the brothers now, because I've taken a few from the sisters. Yes, is any brothers have a question? MashaAllah. So we'll take some more questions from the sisters. Okay. The brother said, can you pray for the dead people as a gift? We can make dua for anyone except an unbeliever. Because we cannot make dua. Allah forbade Ibrahim alayhi salam from making dua for his father. He only made dua for his father until Allah told him not to do so. Just out of respect for his father, he did that. Then Allah told him, don't pray for the unbelievers. And after that, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he stopped praying for his father. And he only did it because he was a man who was kind-hearted. So we cannot pray for the unbelievers, no matter who they are. We can't say, oh Allah, please forgive them. Oh Allah, have mercy on them. Oh Allah, don't punish them. We cannot say that because, verily, the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not be changed. But for the people who have passed on, always we are saying, اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. We are saying about the companions of the Prophet رضي الله عنه. Because why? رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه ذلك لمن خشي ربه. We are saying about the tabi'een. We're saying about the asbat tabi'een. We're saying about the righteous people, the scholars, the students of knowledge, the decent people, all the people that passed, that they did good deeds. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please forgive them and give them the rewards of your Jannah. And oh Allah, have mercy upon them. Oh Allah, open up their grave for them. Oh Allah, grant them Jannah. We can say that, inshallah. Excuse me? No, we're not permitted to recite Quran for the dead people. This is a bid'ah. This issue of reading Quran for the dead people makes no sense at all. First of all, the dead people cannot hear.